Today we are going to be figuring out which one of these LEGO Speed Champions 8 wide Ferraris is the best. To do that, we are going to be going through 3 tests, I will call them. The first one being the price to piece ratio. So how many cents per piece are you paying? The second one is going to be the general online reviews for all the customers done in stars. And then the third one is going to be how the LEGO models compare to the real life models. And for each one of the tests, the vehicles are going to be rewarded points. So first place gets 4 points, second place gets 3 points, third place gets 2 points, and then fourth place gets 1 point. So that way it gives us an idea of the best one all the way down to the worst one. Now I'm going to do my best to pronounce the names of these Ferraris. So in fourth place is the Ferrari 812 Competition with 261 pieces, retails for $25, which means you got about 10 cents per piece that you are paying for this. In third place is the Ferrari F40, which has 318 pieces, retails for $27, which means you got about 8 cents per piece that you are paying for this Lego set. Now, first and second place for the price to piece was close, but second place ended up being the Ferrari F8 Tributo with 275 pieces and retailing for $20 which puts it around 7 cents per piece. Now, the 1970s Ferrari 512M has 291 pieces and also retails for $20, and that also put it around 7 cents per piece. So starting off in front is the 1970s Ferrari, which now has 4 points. This one has 3 points. Then we have 2 points and then 1 point. So basically the highest points is going to be the winner and the lowest points is going to be the loser. Now on with the reviews. Now to get these reviews, I went onto the LEGO site, but Amazon was close to the same as the LEGO site. So surprisingly, in fourth place, just by a little bit, was the F8 Tributo, which had 4.5 star rating on the LEGO site, and it was close to the same as on Amazon. In third place was the F40. Now, this one does have way less views than this one, so this one probably will get more popular over the course of time. But as of right now, it only has 4.5 stars. Now, in second place was the 1970s Ferrari 512M, and that had 4.7 stars. So surprisingly, a lot of people actually like this car. I'm guessing in the future it will be passed by the F40, but as of right now, it comes in at second place with 4.7 stars, which means first place is the 812 Competition with 4.9 stars. So this set has almost has perfect reviews, which is, I mean, it's not surprising to me. It's a pretty cool set. So this one is first place in this competition. Now let's go into the comparison of these versus the real life version to see which one looks closest to the real life model. Now, not all of these images are the best, but it gives us a good side-by-side comparison of the real model compared to the LEGO model. So we are starting off with the 812 Competition. The front looks really accurate, and I think LEGO did a great job with the front of the vehicle as well as the back of this vehicle. I think LEGO did a solid job with this set. Now moving on with the F40. The front of it, the biggest problem I have is the lights. I don't think the lights look that great. I tried to, change it up a little bit, maybe fix it, but I couldn't find a way to do it without completely redoing the whole front of it. And then the back of the model, I don't see any problems with it. I think LEGO did a good job with the back of this one. Now with the 1970s Ferrari, the back I don't think is the best, but not too bad. And then the front I think looks really accurate. LEGO did a great job in the front of the vehicle, and then side-by-side comparison of it, I think overall the vehicle looks really nice and very close to the real-life model. Now with the F8 Tributo, the front and I think a lot of the curving details and stuff aren't the best, but you got to keep in mind that this was one of the first 8 Y Speed Champions that LEGO made. and they didn't have nearly as many of those special curve pieces for all the cars. So, given when this was made, I think it looks pretty good, but I do think that there are some things that could be fixed on it. And the back of the model, I don't see any problems with that. I think Lego did a solid job, especially with the pieces they had. So, yeah, this one's pretty good, but not the best. So, in fourth place of this test, I'm going to have to pick the F8 Tributo. Though this is a great model, and I think it looks amazing. I just think with the pieces they had back in the day, they couldn't do it as good as they could now. So I think they could make this one better, but with how it is now, I think it's just in fourth place out of these four. And then third place is going to be the F40. So the F40 is great, but the lights really hurt it. I think if they would have did a better job in the front of the vehicle, mainly with the lights, they would have figured out some way to make those lights look good. This probably would have been one of the best models that Lego has made, but unfortunately they couldn't get the lights right. So that's why that is in third place. And then in second place is the 1970s Ferrari. This one looks really great, super close to it, but I don't think it looks as close to the original model as the first place one, and that is the 812 Competition. This one is a super great model. I really, really like that yellow stripe down it. I think this one just looks super cool and slick, and Lego did a great job making this set look like the original model. Now the results are in, so let's see which one of these cars is the best one and which one fell behind. So after adding up all the points, the results are kind of surprising to me. But in fourth place with 5 points is the F8 Tributo. So the max points you could get is 12 points, and this one had 5, resulting in it being fourth place. Third place was the F40 with 6 points, so just one more point than the F8. That's why this one is in third place. And the next two kind of jumped up a little bit, so the points kind of raised. So you can tell that these are definitely two of the better ones. But in second place ended up being the 812 Competition with 9 points, and so just lower than the first place one, which is the 1970s 512M Ferrari, which has 10 points. So kind of surprising to me to see that this one is really the best one. But just because the 512M won the competition doesn't necessarily mean that it's everybody's favorite. I know my personal favorite are the Competition and the Tributo, but that's just me. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and let's go to the next one.